Welcome to today's video, and I'm presenting upper body warm-up mobility routine what you can start before any training which involves upper body. So it's a great routine what you can combine either before the training or morning mobility warm-up to feel better for the day, and will help you to prevent getting tension on your neck, on shoulders, and feeling painful back. Plus will help you to build up and improve your posture in the same time. So follow up in here, and we can start with laying down the ball. You can select a quite big ball and try to do upper body, so spinal flexion, extension, and as well neck movement. Yeah, so first we can lay down, open the shoulders, open the chest, and start moving with your head. So we're gonna do exercise for the neck. So it's yes, mobilization and strength exercise in the same time. Roll up, roll down. Then we can grab the stick and drive over your head. So it's an overhead drill before you're gonna do, for example, overhead squat. Yes, to mobilize your T-spine, thoracic, shoulders, improve that flexion for the shoulder, and T-spine extension. As well, we loosen up the tension what you have from the neck. In here we can also integrate the movement between lumbar spine and thoracic. So in here, as you can see, I'm rotating my pelvis and driving up, going to glute bridge. Make sure you activate your glutes in the same time. Child pose, and we go rolling forward. It's a great exercise to improve your extension for the T-spine and shoulder flexion. In here we can perform as well shoulder activation movement for scapular control and activation. It's a good exercise to start. Yes, and we have in here lats mobilization. So on the foam roller, you want to get the foam roller right under the shoulder, yes, and get to all the points to restore the fascia directly to improve your movement for the shoulder and the range of motion. Yes, and we can also add the movement with the shoulder, reaching and going back. I like to start with those type of drills in any training which involves like lats pull down. Yeah, so when we train back, we do before we do pull-ups. Yes, make sure that you're gonna prepare shoulders, yes, and restore the trigger points from that area. So in here, yes, behind the scapular, on the back, we can also cross the shoulder, yes, and perform some rotation and movement overhead. All of those drills will help improve the quality of the movement and your training, so you're gonna feel a big difference. Yes, and better shoulder, more flexible upper body, and less pressure goes on the neck. Side to side walk in a child pose position. So that's why we're going with the foam roller before, to be able to reach more benefits from this type of stretching, where on the end you're pressing with the elbow. So you do two movements, pressing elbow and then extending shoulder. So at the same time you are stretching more effectively your lats. And in here we have a protraction and retraction, as with the rotation. So shoulder complex warm-up routine, as we need to really feel what is happening on the back. So make sure whenever you perform the movement, yes, everything you're trying to loosen up the scapula, so shoulder blades. In here we're doing elevation and depression. That's the healthy movement for the shoulder. Yes, in here we have a combination of 4 movements. So it's a rotation to the back. So 4 movements, combination of the elevation, depression, protraction, and retraction. Yeah, so the whole shoulder complex can be fully mobilized before you're gonna start training. That can help to prevent the injuries, as well to restore the mobility around the scapula and improve the function. And in here we have a protraction, retraction, and going down to the child pose position. Yeah, so stability, yes, and mobility for the shoulders, as well nice extension for the upper back. Very important is to remember to keep your shoulders on protraction and then driving to the back. It's like a push-up plus and then going to the child pose. Opening chest and shoulders, T-spine rotation for better upper body spinal rotation, which is very important for us to keep our back healthy. Follow up the elbow, look up to the sky. Remember, contract your core fully in that position. Yes, if you feel some restriction in the movement, tightness in the hips, that's when you need to go back to myofascial release and help to restore the adductor, because the adductor is going to limit you the movement. Yes, reaching up, calf rotation for the shoulder. Yes, a great shoulder warm up. Yes, and involve full rotation, drive up, look up, right behind the shoulder. And here it's important to focus on the full movement and controlled movement. Yes. So in here we drive from side to side. Also thoracic and shoulder opening. Good way to warm up your whole upper body. Yes, build up the stability for the shoulder, for the scapula, and at the same time improve mobility. Cat and cow position, it's a spinal mobilization. I love to add the shoulders complex involved in that movement. It will help you to really stretch out and feel better, relax your whole spine with the shoulder complex. And this is what you want to start. In here we have from the table position going to the downward dog. It's a great mobilization and exercise which will help you to involve your core in workout and stretch your whole posterior chain. Highly recommended before you start. And then reverse lunge position to support your lower back in every movement. Exercise to really improve your shoulder extension. So you're gonna feel in here shoulder mobility drill and at the same time strengthening the lower back and glutes. It's a powerful exercise for the whole body. And then we can combine it with the swing. And then with this swing we're gonna feel much more on our shoulders. Yeah, so if you feel tight shoulders, also reach with the ball full across first. Yes, and then we can benefit much more from the exercise. In here, standing from the desk, mobilization. Yeah, so it's all about to feel on the back of the shoulders, everything on the to activate our scapula, build up the control, and also improve our posture thanks to it. So all the people who are sitting in the office all day, they will benefit a lot from this daily routine. Yes, and this exercise. Prone swimmer hoover. Yeah, it's one of the best exercise to help you build a bulletproof shoulders and strength posture. Yes, and we drive with it. Remember to keep your thumbs up and yes, perform the whole movement. So it was a 3 position before. Yes, and now we go with driving forward. Yes, bending elbow, rotation, and going back. And then we performing only rotation to warm up our rotator cuff and strengthen at the same time. Yes, and yes, if you want to restore the shoulder function, that's the way to go. Yes, in here we can activate and build up the full movement. Yes, in here for the scapula, we're adding some rotation and depression at the same time. Top exercise to build a strong posture, improve strength for the shoulders. Yeah, so swimmer hoover exercise, combination of stability, mobility, and strength. As you will strengthen your back, you strengthen your shoulders. You can really build up the bulletproof shoulders in here and increase your mobility. At the same time, hydrate. Yeah, so this fluid, what you need for the joints, those exercises will help you to bring and restore this tightness between the scapula. Train smart, live your life pain free. BodyFix by Adam. Subscribe to my channel and as well visit my website and subscribe to the course if you need more detailed plan for mobility to improve your performance. In this course I'll be covering the most common postural imbalances in the human body. Very often the biggest problem is with the bad posture, poor biomechanics, movement dysfunctions, and limitation in the movement. Thanks to my course, you will be living your life pain-free and reaching the best shape of your life.